Hey there, I am live. Finally, after hours of trying to figure this out, and I honestly don't have it figured out. And yeah, so this is a test. Uh, Hold on, go live on Instagram. First time. um, okay, so I think I'm live. So I am going to be making a mala live, and this was supposed to happen at like 7 tonight. So I've been working on this for almost 4 hours. So I'm tired. Yeah, and this is a trial run anyway. So I have an order to fill, and I had a bit of a catastrophe. The beads that are that I use for this mala are out of stock. So I am going to make something a little bit different for the person. I messaged them and they haven't gotten back to me, and the order has to go out. So I am making something hopefully that will be even better. I hope. There's my camera. There you are. Hi. So if you actually are still up and you pop in, I will try to pay attention and say hello. And if not, no worries, because it is 11 o'clock. So, yeah, so this is a test. I'll see if everything's echoing. I cannot shut this speaker off on my cell phone. Yeah, so hopefully we're not getting feedback and everything. I hear myself like a second after I talk. So, yeah. That might be a little issue with my microphone here. So let me switch the camera over, and hopefully this won't be torture for anybody. But if it is, no worries, you can just stop watching, because I'm gonna figure it out. So my hands, and I have my lovely beanbag here that I hammer with, because otherwise so yeah, that's to block the big reflection. So anyway, I'm making a wrist mala, and I got cold sitting here, so now I'm like so layered up that I don't have my wrist accessible. So this is my very scientific way that I measure out how much I need. I'll just go around my wrist 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and that's usually plenty. And snip it off. And I'm using Ceylon, the 9.9 millimeter, I guess, 0.9 millimeter. I always use Ceylon because it is the strongest that I know of. It is tested to hold up to 85 pounds of weight. So that's what I use, needless to say. So this is beeswax, and I am just conditioning my core. So, okay, because I ran out of the black nacre and I could not get any more, I got 2 different knackers. Knacker is just another way of saying shell beads. So usually, they've got that iridescent part of the shell. You can see the way that the light catches. But so I got 2 different colors. I got the cream and the white, and I'm just gonna look and see which one I like better on the pink cord. So the mala that she ordered was the black nacre on the pink cord. So I'm going to use the pink cord. I'm thinking that the white is going to look better because there's going to be more contrast. than the kind of creamy peach. But just in case, I am going to try both. And hopefully the holes are big enough so I don't have to drill anything. But before I get started, I'm going to pick which one of these ends has the best point after waxing it, because I'm going to use that one to go through the hole in all the beads. Just hit the light. And because I only have, how many do I have? I just need 6, I think. Yeah, because I've got 7 of those there. What I'm going to do is this design. So, and I haven't really fiddled with it to make it even yet, so I'll just show you. This one, I have done all the things necessary to make it lay more smoothly, if that makes sense. This is African turquoise. So, all right. I'm just looking to see which end looks a little bit tighter. This kind of flared out where I cut it. I think it's this end. So I think they're both a little bit flared for my liking. This isn't the normal snips I use. These are in my show bin, and I just didn't want to climb underneath everything to pull them out. So I'm going to make the first knot about that far from the end to allow myself enough room to finish the end. So I'm just going to do my first knot. And I actually changed the way I do the knots. So this would be the first time, I think this is the first time that I've videotaped myself doing knots in my new technique, which I'm still kind of working out. Okay, so those are small holes. This might be a little bit of a pain in the butt tonight. Yep, we got one end that has a big hole, and the other one is small. So, gosh, I wonder, actually they both look small. This strand might just be impossible. The other one might be too, and I might have to just kill the live and spend hours drilling out holes, which is not my favorite thing to do. So we'll see. Okay, I got that on. So I can tell you already, not just because it fit, that's the ice maker. I can tell you already that I like the white better because there's just not a lot of contrast, and the colors don't really match between the creamy color and the white. I like the white. So, okay. So now with this design, the first one actually needs to be black. So hopefully the holes are big enough on these and they're not the rejects. And by rejects, I mean the ones that the holes were too small, so I had to throw them back. It's got a nice big hole. Okay, so we're doing 1 and then we do 5. 5. And I'm going to string all the beads on first. And the reason I do that is because, well, for a few reasons, but one of the reasons being that then I make sure that I don't make a mistake and then tie a knot and have to deal with trying to untie one of those knots because I actually fit the wrong bead on. Yeah, so now the hole has a little bit of wax in it and it's not going to go through. Let's see here. I can just clean it out. Yeah. This might be a pain in the butt. The battery might run dead before I even get halfway done with this. Because it took me so long to get started. Hey! Somebody's watching. Hello. Who are you? I'm gonna see. I'm gonna open the chat. Oh, okay. Let's see. Hi. Thank you. You have an awesome night too. I hope I'm awesome. I'm trying. So this is a little bit of a test run here because I had kind of a really hard time getting everything set up tonight. So plus the holes on these beads are a little small. So I might not be able to even do this, but we'll see. Normally I work on a different surface so that my beads aren't rolling all over the place. Ah. Gotcha. Okay, so some of the holes might be a little bit bigger. Just re-snip the end. Also, my eyes are spent. I'm trying to get everything set up. Yeah, I think I've got an issue. Okay, so to recut this, I have to be able to like pull it tight. To try to get it to not flare out. And worst case scenario, what I do is use super glue, but I have to do it before I wax it. So I would just cut a new one and use super glue, and then you have to let it dry. It makes it stiff. Otherwise, I end up having to drill out all the holes, which takes hours. Imagine. Oh, this is not looking try. I just don't think it's gonna happen. You can take a really thin piece of wire, fold it in half, put your string over it. But I just think these holes are way too small. They're not gonna do it. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. That's a big one. That's a big one. That looks big. I think what the thing is the edges are bigger and it gets narrow in the center. That one's definitely small. Eesh. Yeah. I don't know if this is going to happen tonight. I don't even have super glue right now. The super glue method is only marginally better than wax. Yeah. So tell you what, if I can't get this to work, I'll finish this other mala and show you how I do the macrame part. Hopefully, if that goes well, because that normally I pin it to my pant leg, and I can't really do that on camera. So. Get any through the holes, and thread might be having issues. Variation in the color of the thread. That just doesn't keep it very tight. Twist. Oh, I got it. So yeah, the holes are just too small. So. Oh, got one. Well, I have an entire strand, so I'm not quite ready to give up. I'm close. I'm close after everything it took to get set up to do this. I'm very close to giving up. It's not just this, too. I'm trying to get my Shopify set up to Facebook, and nothing works. And the staff is like, here, just disconnect it and reconnect it, and then wait 48 hours, maybe 30 days, and let's see if it works. If it doesn't work, we'll just disconnect it, reconnect it, and wait 48 hours and see if it works. So yeah, My thread is getting angry. It's kind of unraveling. Yeah, it just looks like it could do it, but here we go. Come on, you can do it. Sheesh, it's gonna take forever. All right, got 2 out of the 5. Yep. I'm so glad I have the headphones on so I can listen to the music. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Maybe look a little bit bigger. Come on. Oh, goes in a little bit. That looks small. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. So at least there's shell. So if I do drill out the holes, it's not going to take like an eternity. Oh. That's because the speaker on my phone doesn't turn off. For whatever reason, when you hook up to the Restream service, it takes over your speaker and you can't turn the volume off. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna take all night. Sheesh. Do I have 28 gauge wire handy? I don't think it's gonna work. I can try it. Hold on a second. Oh my gosh. Pliers. Okay. So, I don't think this is going to work. But what you do is yeah, I can tell you it's not going to work. You're not even going to get the thread through. I mean, the wire through. No, it's not going to happen. It's probably going to break the thread. Just in case, I'm moving it to the end. Okay. Oh yeah, that's not even close. That's not even close. Yeah, so that's all the tricks I have in my trick bag. So I either, see, I don't even think super glue is going to do it, because it makes it thicker. I think all the holes have to be drilled. Look at that. I almost got one. Almost got one. Yay! Man, why is it so loud? Yeah, there's just no controlling the volume. Okay. No, I have to turn that microphone on and this one off, and then not listen to the music. Am I echoing? Do you hear like an echo? I mean, I do hear when the music kind of feeds back and you know, sounds really weird, if that makes sense. Like you hear, it starts to make this weird clicking sound sometimes. No, not happening? Okay. I'll leave it as is. But let me know if I'm echoing really bad. I will switch things around. Come on, you. Oh, it's going in. Got it. All right, one more before I get to do another black one. So normally this doesn't take this long. I am definitely disabling this listing on Etsy. There, that sound.
got it. Whew. This is going to take a long time. Oops. All right, now we have to do another 5 eternal beads. Okay. Do it. It's feeding back again. Here we go. It's the little things. No. That sound that sounds like aliens is the music coming out of the iPhone speaker that won't turn off, and then going into the the microphone. And if I try to just record through this device and then I put these headphones in a towel, it still picks up. It's even worse because it picks up the music coming out of itself. Because the microphone is right next to the speaker. So how I did it before was I had a set of headphones plugged into that one and plugged into this one. But I took the little adapter jack out of the headphones. Oh, that's right. My recorder's still hanging from the rafters at Joe's. Yeah, so I could listen to the recording of my band through my little recorder, and the little adapter is so teeny. I had it in my purse in a pocket, and then I don't know what happened to it. Oh, come on, you. Holy moly. This is like everything lately. Goodness. And really, this was it. They were out of the black. They had these 2 other colors. And that's it. And so I got them. I tried to message her. This is one of the reasons I don't like Etsy. Is because you can't really do one of a kinds. Because, oh gosh, so many reasons. First of all, they won't show you in search results or browse if it hasn't been sold a few times. Then, so then you spend all this energy promoting the item, posting it on social media, and then when it sells, the links to all of your, from all of your social posts take you to other people's stuff on Etsy. It doesn't take people to your shop. So, I don't want to make the same thing over and over again. I don't want to have to spend 8 hours trying to make a $30 item. Because, I can't find the supply, can't keep track of everything, and you don't know if something's going to sell. So you don't want to invest in a whole bunch of the same bead and then save it for only this one thing that might sit in your shop forever. I don't want to do made to order anymore. My friend said, Jen, you should just do what you want to do. People tell you, hey, make me something with this stone, and you make it. Don't be like, oh, it's going to look exactly like this, and I'm going to try to make it exactly like that, even though it's a completely different shaped stone. Just make what you want. And I like the idea of that. Because a lot of times people want a design. If you give them too much control, they're like, I want this design on this stone, and they don't understand. That design won't work on that stone because it won't hold the stone securely. So you've got to try. I'm about to lose my camera. You have to try all these things to get it to hold the stone, but look like that. So I think she's right. I should do what the stone wants. Get back to creativity. Artists aren't meant to make the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. So, I'm not going to be able to finish this tonight. I'm going to have to drill the stones out because it just doesn't look good, which means I don't get to show you how I do the knots. That one's bugging. So what I might do, actually, I could show you how to do the knots, because I know that none of these have to come back off of here. Yeah, it's just too much. Okay. So I'm going to tie a little knot here on the end, just so that the beads don't fall off. Okay, so get rid of the low power thing. Battery's going dead. All right. So the idea is to try to get the knot as close to the bead as possible. So I'm feeding back terribly. So I use the next bead to push that knot down there. And so that knot is super, super, super tight. So I'll show you again. So I kind of put that. I don't even know how to word what I'm doing. Just watch what I'm doing. Pull these through. There. Another tight knot. Okay, so helps to have this a little bit further apart. Okay, number 3. Ah. Now, other people have tools that they use to do this. I just taught myself. So, if you don't want to buy anything, uh-oh, that bead broke. Okay, well, that's the last knot we're doing tonight. Because now I have to pull all of these off, which sucks. It sucks. Yeah, so I guess what I'm gonna have to do is drill them out, but I think they look nice. I think it's gonna look nice with the black nacre. And again, doing this design. So now I'm gonna salvage, since I have everything set up and we have it sort of working, minus the feedback. I'm gonna finish this one. Oh, this one. Oh, there it is. Okay. And now I don't know what I'm gonna do about that noise. Because I'm set up so I could film tomorrow night. If that didn't happen, what I basically need to do is plug headphones into this phone and then wrap them up in a towel. And that's how I do it. So, okay, this is my trial hopefully not error. But so normally I attach with safety pins these to my jeans. I'm feeding back. So clearly I have a lot to do to figure out how to go live. With more than one camera. So, okay, this is not working. Obviously, I haven't tried this out yet. So what I'm going to do is just hook the one side first. Okay, I think that's going to work. Yeah, we do one side at a time. So, feeding back again. Aliens have landed. Okay. So, I'm hoping this will work. It's a little long. It hits my tummy. Turn it that way. Slide the computer back. Okay, I think that'll work. And the computer kind of holds it in place. Okay. So I'm not completely useless. I have figured out a hack here to be able to show you how to do the macrame knot. Thread. It doesn't take very much. I don't usually wax the part that I do the macrame with. Just because it doesn't really need it and it can interfere with the glue. Okay, so I could have used a longer piece, but so these are called square knots. So you fold that one over, you put this, ooh, you need a little bit more slack. I'm feeding back meanwhile. Okay, I think I did this wrong. Hold on. Goodness. Yeah, I need a little bit more slack in there. Yeah, I should have cut it a little bit longer too. This is so much easier on my pant leg. To be in the center. Okay. Slide it up. Too short. And I'm feeding back every time I get my face close to what I'm doing. Okay. This is a mini catastrophe, this video. Sheesh. My gosh. Every time I get my head relatively close to what I'm doing, it's too short and I can't see. I need to get my face in there. Okay, I just have to do one more on each side. Slide it. Oh my gosh. That is ridiculous. Okay, I think that's right. Goodness. One more. Now this would have been so much easier if I'd cut it like 3 inches longer. I'm such a miser. All right. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's make sense of this. Okay. All right. Okay, so before I use the thread zapper, I'm going to lose my camera very soon. Before I use the thread zapper, I'm going to put a little bit of hypo cement in there. Oh, and Boo Boo says it's time. So, we are wrapping it up here. So, hypo cement's got this great little needle on the end. So you can stick it where you want the glue. And normally I do this with my magnifier. do it without. Just for you. Hang on, buddy. One thing about this stuff is it kind of squeezes out when you're not using it. And so you gotta get that blob off before you go stick it back on your thing. Yeah, buddy. Hold on, we're almost there. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Hold on. Hang on, buddy. What a fiasco. I keep having to pull my head back away from my phone. Because it starts to sound like aliens are landing on the roof and they're talking to each other. All right. So, hold on, buddy. I'm so close. A little bit of glue in the holes. Blow on it. Okay, now he's clawing at my pant leg. You know, you're not starving. Like right before I started recording, I fed him. And like right before I fed him, guess what I did? I fed him. And then before that, I fed him too. So, yeah, he has a bowl of food, like it's in a bowl on an ice pack, surrounded by ice cubes, so he can just nibble and it'll stay cool. Okay. I think it's good enough to zap. Okay, so this just like heats it. It's got a little filament, or whatever at the end. Filament. You can see that. It's not really focusing. There you go. Yeah, so when you push the button, it heats up. So I'm going to push the button. Give it a second. Go right there and zap it. That's the ice cube maker. Oh, my eyes. There we go. Okay. So that's how you do that part. I don't think we have enough battery to finish these little things. We might. And I'm off camera, so what I'm going to do is when I'm done, I will put another little dab of this glue on each side, very, very small. When I'm done, then I don't have to touch anything anymore. So We'll just see how much we can get done before the battery goes. So you got to tie little knots to keep it from sliding through. And I like to make them about that far away. That gives the person about 2 extra inches to lengthen this, to put it on their wrist. And then I just try to make the other one the same distance. And that's not it. It's not at all. Okay, so with this one, I use these little clear white accent beads. They're just little Chinese cut crystals. Some that aren't rejects. Okay. Whew, so hard to do this when you can't put your head by what you're doing, or aliens start singing. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. Okay. Ah! So I have a new phone. It just has to be, I have to back this one up. And then set up the other one. I don't have a case for it. I ordered a case. Looks like my knot slipped. No, it didn't. It's kind of like it did, slightly. Oh, come on. That is just ridiculous that you can't turn the speaker off. You know, maybe if I hooked it up to my Bluetooth speaker and then put the Bluetooth speaker in a box stuffed with towels, maybe that would work. Okay, I got the knot a little tighter. Okay, let's see, are they the same? Oh, stop. Okay, that's even. Pretty much. It was too far away and it was too close. And being really anal. Oh, come on. Why does it get worse? It's like the speaker gets louder and louder. Okay, that's even now. All right. So actually, I'm going to do it to the other side too, so that I only have to use the glue once. Oh, this one needs a little wax. I could kill the music. I like the music, but try the Bluetooth speaker. Oh no, I was going to say I'd try my Bluetooth headphones, but I don't know if you read my post the other day about the swimming pool and my purse, but my Bluetooth headphones got wet. Very, 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 very wet. Okay, I lost my phone. Why? Why? It's still showing. Nope, but it lost connection. So, oops, connection lost, reconnecting. Okay, so it might come back. I'm so close to done too. So close. Yeah, it's not showing. Reconnecting. Well, so got both of these on here. And now I'm going to use the hypocement and get that little bit of glue off of there. And I'm going to put, oh, this is going to be hard to do. I'm putting that little dab right there and then putting the bead on top of it. Yeah, my phone died. Sliding the bead down on top of it. And then, and this is just to make the ends like especially tough so they don't come undone. So I'm doing that knot. I don't have another bead on there right now, so I'm just pretend that my fingers are a bead before I close that knot all the way. I'm going to put, boy, that's hard to do on camera. I can't do it in front of the camera. I'm putting a little dab of hypocement on the thread. And then I'm going to shove that knot down into there and really pull hard. And the hypocement isn't like totally necessary. I've never had anything come undone before, but because, you know, when people are closing it, they pull on that. I just want to make sure that there's no chance of it coming undone. Okay, so my hypocement is still open and leaking all over the place because that's what it does. It's nice not to be feeding back now. Oh, it's oozing. It's a very, very oozy substance. So yeah, just a little dab here where I'm about to shove the bead. And then I'm going to do the knot. Pull it down almost into place. And before I tighten it up all the way, get that glob off of the hypocement and put a dot right on the thread right next to the bead, so that when I pull this knot down onto the bead, it is trapped inside of the knot. And then I just, with all my might, grab with my fingernails the little knot and pull it against the bead. And you could feed another bead on here if you wanted. This is why my nails suck. You could feed another bead on here and slide that in, and do it that way too if you didn't want to ruin your nails, or if you I don't know if you could do any of this stuff with fancy nails on. Okay, so now looks like this, and boy, it's so much nicer to not have that echo in my head. So it'd be great if I had a camera. Hey, but at least I accomplished something. And I know what to try next time, which would be putting my Bluetooth speaker, hooking my Bluetooth speaker up to my phone, and then sticking it in a box full of towels so that you can't hear it. So that should fix the problem. Yeah, and now I have at least one of my mallows is done, and then I will figure out what I'm going to do with the other one. Probably sit down and drill holes out of 20, how many beads? 20 something beads. It's 27 total. We've done 4. The black nacre, we don't have, so 5 of those we don't have to do. So yeah, around 20. Oh yeah, I'm oozing hypocement. Let's not do that. Whew. So hard to get that needle back in the hole. I used to be able to see. There was a time when I could see. All right, so yeah, not a total failure. At least I got this done, and figured out I do like the white nacre with the pink. I think that's going to be pretty. Yeah, so hopefully she likes it. The white nacre is very iridescent, so that's nice. It's nice. But yeah, okay, I'm done. All right, thanks for bearing with me. I am amazed that 2 people watched this whole thing. Thank you so much. I'll do better next time. Okay, but I kind of knew this was going to be a crapshoot because, first of all, everything was catastrophic getting it set up, and then with running out of those beads and not being able to find them in any store. I knew it was going to be it already was a catastrophe. So yeah, hey, I shared my catastrophe with the world. Yay. All right. Have an awesome night. Stay strong and keep rolling with it. All right. Thanks. Bye. End. How do I end? Somehow. I have no idea how to do this.